Good evening, everyone. My name is Mary Brown. I get to serve as senior pastor here at Central United Methodist Church, and I will not be singing tonight. You're welcome. Yes. Yeah, applause is appropriate for that. But we have so much talent here, and it is amazing to be a part of a congregation where even with multiple musical pieces on Sundays, there's not a chance to showcase really the tremendous amount of talent in our congregation. And the best part is not just talent, but a lot of fun. And so that's what we're in store for tonight, talent and fun. And whenever we are living into the fullness of who God has made us to be, we know God is having a lot of fun with us. So we're grateful for all of you being out here, super grateful for all of our musicians, their tremendous amount of hard work in putting this together. If you're not familiar with our church, there are some restrooms out to the right and one right there. And we just hope that you will make yourself at home. It's a privilege to be a part of a church where everyone is welcome, everyone without exception. So whoever you are, wherever you're coming from, this is your home too. Enjoy it for the evening, and let's give a round of applause to kick off the show.
Thank you, Mary. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. There we go. It is great to see all of you, and welcome to the 5th annual Broadway Revue presented by members of Central United Methodist Church's Chancel Choir, Youth Choir, and Children's Choir. You're in for a real treat tonight as our performers have been working diligently to give you a very enjoyable evening. As you have perused your program this evening, you will notice that the numbers are bundled by different musicals. So I will be introducing each musical tonight, and the performers will take it from there. Our first musical of the evening is the iconic 1964 musical Fiddler on the Roof. Set in the tiny fictional village in Imperial Russia around 1905, Fiddler on the Roof centers on Tevye, a poor Jewish milkman trying to maintain his religious and cultural traditions in a rapidly changing world. The heart of the story revolves around his 3 eldest daughters, who one by one challenge the traditional matchmaking customs by choosing to marry for love, with each choice pushing further away from Tevye's comfort zone and tradition. The musical culminates in a bittersweet finale where the Jewish community is forced by a czarist edict to leave their beloved village, packing up their lives to scatter across the globe while the symbolic Fiddler on the Roof continues to play, representing the resilience and precariousness of their survival. Please welcome Heather Cree on the violin and the full ensemble to begin our celebration of Fiddler on the Roof.
There's a wood stove. There's people who work and struggle and starve a little and get sick and give birth, get married and raise children and fight with each other, and they laugh and they cry and they live and they die. A tough people, well, they'd have to be tough. It's a tough life. But one thing has held them together, makes them a community. It's tradition. Day and night must scramble for a will, feed the flesh of children, say his daily prayers, as the right, as master of his house, to have the final word at home. The Papa's tradition, the Papa, tradition.
To
If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Dig it, 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 don't. If I were a bitty, bitty rich, if I were a wealthy to life. If you've been lucky, then Monday was Sunday was. Dream the coyote to life, to life, the coyote, the coyote, the coyote, the coyote to life. One day is holly and raisin cake. Next day is smelling cake. Dream the coyote to life. No great words of wisdom to be used when magic must be faced. Life for us in all good fortune. Be happy, long life. Happy, but good fortune never comes. Soon whatever comes, dream the coyote to life.
Is this the little girl I carried? Is this the little boy at play? I don't remember growing older. When did they? When did she grow to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall? Wasn't it yesterday when they were small? Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sweet before our days. Sweet Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sweetly fly my years. One season following another, laden with happiness. A fiddler on the root, a most unlikely sign. It might not mean a thing, but then again it might. Tradition, tradition, tradition.
Tradition.
Set in Brooklyn during the late 1920s, Saturday Night, Stephen Sondheim's earliest musical, follows a group of middle-class, blue-collar friends who are tired of spending their Saturday nights broke and bored. The group's ambitious and smooth-talking leader, Gene, hatches a series of get-rich-quick schemes to infiltrate Manhattan's high society, going so far as to liquidate his friends' pooled investments to buy a lavish tuxedo and crash a high-end party. Along the way, he falls for Helen, a woman who is also pretending to be wealthier than she is. When Gene's reckless financial gambling predictably blows up, he faces ruin. But his loyal friends rally around him, ultimately teaching him that genuine connection and community are worth far more than a fabricated life of luxury. What More Do I Need was sung by the character Helen in this 1954 musical. It is a romantic ballad often characterized by themes of contentment and appreciation for a simple life in Brooklyn. Now, Stephen Sondheim completely revolutionized the role of the piano in musical theater. Sondheim treated the accompaniment as a dramatic co-star, revealing a subtext or representing the character's psychological state, and actively driving the narrative. So please welcome Laura Lee Bailey and accompanist Ann Reimer as they perform What More Do I Need from Saturday Night.
Once I hated the city, now it can't get me down. Slushy, humid, and gritty, what a pretty town. What thought I could be duller, more depressing, less gay. Now my favorite color is gray. A wall of rain as it turns to sleet, the lack of sun on a one-way street. I love the grime all the time, and what more do I need? My window pane has a lovely view, an inch of sky and a fly or two. Why, I can see half a tree, and what more do I need? The dust is thick and it's galling, it simply can't be excused. In winter even the falling snow looks used. My window pane may not give much light, but I see you so the view is bright. If I can love you, I'll pay the dirt no heed. With your love, what more do I need? Someone shouting for quiet, someone starting a brawl. Down the block there's a riot, and I'll buy it all. Listen now, I'm ecstatic. Hold me close and be still. Hear the lovely pneumatic drill. A subway train thunders through the Bronx. A taxi horn on the corner honks. But I adore every roar. And what more do I need? I hear a crane making street repairs, a two-ton child running wild upstairs, steam pipes bang, sirens clang, and what more do I need? The neighbors yell in the summer, the landlord yells in the fall, so loud I can't hear the plumber pound the wall. An aeroplane roars across the bay, but I can hear you as clear as day. You said you loved me above the sound and speed.
Based on the cult classic 1989 film Heathers, the musical follows Veronica Sawyer, a brainy and beautiful misfit who navigates the brutal social hierarchy of Westburg High School by hacking her way into its most powerful, cruel, and color-coded clique, the three beautiful, rich Heathers. Please welcome Ina Messer and Joshua Hager as they perform 17 from Heathers.
Fine, we're damaged, really damaged, but that does not make us wise. We're not special, we're not different. We don't choose who lives or dies. Let's be normal, see bad movies, sneak a beer and watch TV. We'll bake brownies or go bowling. Don't you want a life with me? Can't we be 17? That's all I want to do. If you could let me in, I could be good with you. People hurt us,
or they vanish.
and you're right, it really blows, but we let go.
Take a deep breath,
Then go buy some summer clothes. We'll go camping,
play some poker,
and we'll eat some chili fries. Maybe prom night.
maybe dancing.
Don't stop looking in my eyes.
Your eyes.
Can't we be 17?
Is that too hard to do?
If you could let me in, I could be good with you. Let us be 17 if we still got the right. So what's it gonna be? I wanna be with you.
I wanna be with you tonight.
Yeah, we're damaged,
Badly damaged,
but your love's too good to lose. Hold me tighter.
even closer.
I'll stay if I'm what you choose.
Can't we be 17?
If I am what you choose.
If we still got the
'Cause you're the
right.
one I choose.
You're the one I choose.
You're the one I choose.
Based on Victor Hugo's epic 1862 French novel, Les Miserables, affectionately known as Les Mis, is one of the most successful and enduring pop opera musicals in theater history. Set against the turbulent backdrop of 19th century revolutionary France, the story follows the redemptive journey of ex-convict Jean Valjean as he flees the relentless Inspector Javert, alongside a sweeping cast of students, idealists, and outcasts. The musical delivers some unforgettable anthems. Since its Broadway debut in 1987, its universal themes of love, sacrifice, justice, and the resilience of the human spirit have captivated tens of millions of theatergoers worldwide, cementing its status as a timeless masterpiece. Welcome Jordan Speece, Marcus Orta, Cooper Nelson, and the full ensemble, and enjoy selections from Les Mis.
There is a castle on a cloud,
want any floors for me to sweep, not in my castle on a cloud. There is a room that's full of toys. There are 100 boys and girls. Nobody shouts or talks too loud, not in my castle on a cloud. There is a lady all in white, holds me and sings a lullaby. She's nice to hear and she's soft to touch. She says, Cosette, I love you very much. I know a place where no one's lost. I know a place where no one cries. Crying it all is not allowed, not in my castle on a cloud.
God on high, hear my prayer in my need. You have always been there. He is young, he's afraid, let him rest, heaven blessed, bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on and on. But I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give, let him be, let him live. If I die, singing the songs of angry men. It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there's the life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you join in the crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free.
Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you give all you can give so that our banner may advance? Some will fall and some will live. Will you stand up and take your chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France.
Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
An ambitious and deeply poignant piece of musical theater, Stephen Sondheim and George Furth's Merrily We Roll Along famously tells its story in reverse chronological order. It follows three lifelong friends, Franklin, Charlie, and Mary, as their relationships and creative ideals unravel under the weight of fame, compromise, and material success. Opening in 1964 with the trio as cynical, estranged adults, the narrative moves backward to finish in 1957. Welcome our own outstanding trio, including Patricia Sands, Laura Lee Bailey, and Tom Russell, as they bring you Old Friends from Merrily We Roll Along.
Hey, old friends, what do you say? Old friends, are we okay? Old friends, are we or are we unique? Time goes by, everything else keeps changing. You and I, we get continued next week.
Most friends fade or they don't make the great. New ones are quickly made, but in a pinch sure they'll do. But us old friends, what's to discuss? Old friends, here's to us. Who's like us? Darn few.
So, all the friends fill me in slow. All the friends start with hello. All the friends I want the when, where, and how. Old friends do tend to become old habit. Never knew how much I missed you till now. Most friends fade or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made. Some of them worth something too. But us old friends, what's to discuss? Old friends.
Tell you something good, friends. Point out your lies, whereas old friends live and let live.
Good friends like and advise, whereas old friends love and forgive.
And old friends let you go your own way.
Help you find your own way.
Let you off when you're wrong.
If you're wrong,
When you're wrong,
Right or wrong, the point is old friends shouldn't care when you're wrong.
should, but not for too long.
what's too long?
If you're wrong,
When you're
The
wrong,
thing is, old friends do leave their brains on you, but old friends shouldn't compete.
and old friends don't make demands on you.
should make demands on you.
Well, don't make demands you can't meet.
Well, what's the point of demands you can meet?
Well, there's a time for demands, whether you need them or not.
Well, I disagree with that. I think that
No,
is just
no, stop! Hey, old friends, how do we stay? Old friends, who is to say? Old friends, how an old friendship survives. One day, chunks having a laugh a minute. One day comes and they're a part of your lives. New friends pour through the revolving door. Maybe there's one that's more. If you find one that'll do. But us old friends, what's to discuss, old friends?
Here's to us.
who's like us.
Two old friends, fewer won't do. Old friends, gotta have two. Old friends, helping you balance along. One breathes you for your faults and fancies. One persuades you that the other one's wrong. Most friends fade or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made perfect as long as they do. But us old friends, what's to discuss, old friends? Here's to us, who's like us. Time few.
Set in 1971, Follies takes place on the crumbling stage of the Wiseman Theater, a former vaudeville palace slated for demolition, where a reunion is being held for the performers who graced its stage between the world wars. The plot centers on two middle-aged couples, Sally and Buddy, and Phyllis and Ben. As the night progresses, the characters are literally haunted by the ghostly, glamorous apparitions of their youngest selves. Old wounds are reopened and illusions are shattered as Sally remains obsessively in love with Ben. Ben realizes his successful life is empty. Buddy wallows in the pain of his unrequited love for Sally, and Phyllis wrestles with decades of resentment. Through a brilliant mix of pastiche musical numbers and psychological drama, the musical serves as a bittersweet, deeply poignant examination of aging, regret, and the dangerous sting of nostalgia. Tonight, Sally will be played by Ginger Hazelden as she performs Losing My Mind from Follies.
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so. It's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends, I think about you. And do they know? It's like I'm losing my mind. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dreamed want you so. I'm sorry. Here we go. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. I want you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? I want you so. It's like I'm losing my mind. Does no one know? It's like I'm losing my mind. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind?
Unfortunately, we will not be able to hear from the Phantom this evening as Daniel is having some vocal issues tonight. So we will move on to our next number. Based on the 1980 hit movie, the Broadway musical 9 to 5 follows three female workers, Violet, Doralee, and Judy, who are pushed to their limits by their chauvinistic, egotistical, and hypocritical boss, Franklin Hart Jr. Fed up with his constant demeaning behavior and passed over promotions, the trio accidentally convolutes a plan that ends up with them holding Hart hostage in his own home. While keeping him tied up, they take control of the department, introducing revolutionary office changes like equal pay, flexible hours, and a corporate daycare. Ultimately, it is a high-energy comedic story of women's empowerment, workplace revenge, and friendship. Set to a lively score written by Dolly Parton. Please welcome soloist Marianne Peterkin and Jordan Speece and the entire ensemble who will perform the title number from 9 to 5.
Stumble to the kitchen, pull try to come to life. Child, my blood starts pumping, I'm on a train track, so I jump the folks like me. I'm a job from 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. You would lose your mind, you never give you credit. It's a lot to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, for service and promotion. You and I would deserve fair promotion. You could move on ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes the man is out to get me.
They let you dream just to watch them shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams they'll never take away. In the same boat as a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in. The tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5.
What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. You just lose your mind, but you never give me credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, I quit.
Now, many folks believe that the story of Cinderella began with the iconic Walt Disney animated film released in 1950. Others may guess that the story originated with the Brothers Grimm in 1812. But here's some trivia for you tonight. Actually, the first ever recorded Cinderella-like story dates back to 7 BC, with the Greek tale of Rhodopis, a Greek slave girl who marries the king of Egypt after an eagle steals her sandal and drops it in his lap. Please welcome Kathy Barber, Kathy Leftwich, and then Marcus Orta and Sheila Johnson as they perform selections from Cinderella.
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a sturdy girl like me?
She's a frothy little bubble with a certain kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm.
Oh! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer an unusual girl like me?
Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose's.
Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's.
Her neck is no whiter than a swan.
She's only as dainty as a daisy.
She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is a fella going crazy? Why would a fellow ever not prefer a girl that's only perfect? Why would a fellow ever once prefer an average girl like me?
She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of air, and with very little trouble I can yank off all her hair.
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a girl who's merely lovely? Why would a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
Am I making believe I see in you a man too perfect to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you?
Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
The Broadway musical Little Shop of Horrors, often colloquially confused with Little House of Horrors, is a delectable sci-fi horror comedy that follows Seymour Krelborn, a meek and dejected floral assistant working on New York's downtrodden Skid Row. Seymour's mundane life takes a thrilling but macabre turn when he discovers a mysterious exotic plant during a total eclipse, which he names Audrey II after his secret crush and co-worker. To Seymour's dismay, he quickly learns that the fast-growing, foul-mouthed plant possesses an unquenchable thirst for human blood and flesh. As Audrey II grows into an overnight sensation, bringing Seymour unprecedented fame, fortune, and a real chance at love, the plant begins demanding increasingly gruesome sacrifices, ultimately forcing Seymour into a devil's bargain that spirals into a hilarious yet tragic fight for survival. Please welcome Joshua Hager as he performs the song Dentist from Little Shop of Horrors.
When I was younger, just a bad little kid, my mama noticed funny things I did. Like shooting puppies with a BB gun. I'd poison guppies, and when I was done, I'd find a pussy cat and bash in its head. And that's when my mama said, "What did she say?" She said, "My boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make your natural tendencies pay. You'll be a dentist. You've got a talent for causing things pain. Son, be a dentist. People will pay you to be inhumane. Your temperament's wrong for the priesthood, and teaching would suit you so less. Son, be a dentist. You'll be a success. I am your dentist, and I enjoy the career that I picked. I am your dentist, and I get off on the pain I inflict. When I start extracting those molars, you girls will be screaming like holy rollers. And though I may cause my patients distress, somewhere in heaven above me, I know that my mama's proud of me. 'Cause I'm a dentist and a success. Say ah. Say ah. Say ah. Now spit.
Porgy and Bess is a towering masterpiece of American musical theater that blurs the lines between classical opera and Broadway. Premiering in 1935, it tells the poignant and tumultuous story of Porgy, a disabled black street beggar living in the fictional Charleston tenement of Catfish Row, and his devotion to the troubled Bess. Celebrated for its groundbreaking, entirely black cast, and a legendary score that masterfully fuses jazz, blues, folk, and symphonic spirituals. The production gave the world timeless standards like Summertime and what you will hear tonight, I Got Plenty of Nuttin'. Despite enduring complex debates regarding its racial representation and authorship, it remains a monumental cultural milestone, widely regarded as the definitive American folk opera. Please welcome Tom Russell as he sings, I Got Plenty of Nuttin'.
I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got no mule, I got no car, I got no misery. Them folks with plenty of plenty, they got a lock on their door. Afraid somebody's going to rob them while they out are making more. What for? I got no lock on the door, that's no way to be. They can feel so rugged from the floor. That's okay with me, 'cause the things that I prize, like the stars in the sky, all are free. Oh, I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got my gal, I got my song, got heaven the whole day long. No use complaining. And got my gal, got my Lord, got my song. I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got the sun, I got the moon, I got the deep blue sea. Them folks with plenty of plenty, they gotta pray all the day. Seems with plenty, you sure got to worry how to keep the devil away. Away. Now I ain't a-frettin' about hell till the time arrive. And never worry long as I'm well. Never want to strive to be good, to be bad. What the heck, I's glad I's alive. Oh, I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got my gal, I got my song, got heaven the whole day long. No use complaining. Got my gal, got my Lord, got my song.
Broadway musical Mary Poppins, based on the classic children's books by P.L. Travers and the iconic 1964 Disney film, follows a dysfunctional Banks family in Edwardian London. When the rebellious young Jane and Michael drive away yet another nanny, the mysterious and practically perfect Mary Poppins arrives at their doorstep on Cherry Tree Lane. Please welcome this amazing intergenerational ensemble as they perform Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. Me father gave me nose a tweak and told me I was bad. But then one day I learned a word that saved me aching nose.
The biggest word we've ever heard, and this is how it goes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Set against the backdrop of New York City, spanning from the Roaring Twenties through World War II, the Broadway musical Mame follows the whirlwind life of Mame Dennis, an eccentric, flamboyant, and fiercely optimistic bohemian socialite whose guiding philosophy is that life is a banquet. In the musical, the show-stopping duet Bosom Buddies serves as a hilariously sharp and witty highlight of the relationship between Mame Dennis and her lifelong best friend, the cynical, martini-loving musical theater diva, Vera Charles. Sorry about the pause. Enjoy Susan Cooper and Brenda McGuire as they perform Bosom Buddies.
I didn't know it was going to be you. Did you take my script? My script's not, I can't find my script. I think it's back there. Well, anyway, we'll share.
Well, I guess we'll have to.
Oh, no, we don't have a choice. Get up here. I didn't want to be here with you. So, okay.
Oh, my God.
We'll make the best of this. Are you going to share with me?
Or are you going to go get it?
Well, no. You hit it. Okay,
I
come
don't
on.
know where it is.
Come on.
Okay.
We'll always be bosom buddies, friends, sisters, and pals. We'll always be bosom buddies. If life should reject you, it's me to protect you. If I say that your voice is vicious, if I call you uncouth, it's simply that. Who else but a bosom buddy would sit down and tell you the truth? But darling, we'll always be dear companions, my crony, my mate. We'll always be harmonizing. For Annie and Sandy, like Amos and Andy.
Sense of style.
Okay, never mind. Okay, hold on. If I say your sense of style's as far off as your youth, it's simply bad. Who else but a bosom buddy would sit down and tell you the truth? All stinking truth.
Each time that a critic has written Your voice is the voice of a frog.
No.
Oh, straight to your side to defend you I rush. You know I'm there every time that the world makes an unkind remark. When they say that Vera Charles is the world's greatest lush.
It hurts me if I say that your fangs are showing. Man, pulling your claws, it's simply that. Who else but somebody would notice the obvious flaws?
I feel it's my duty to tell you it's time to adjust to your age.
Never.
You try to be peg of my heart when you should be Lady Macbeth. Exactly how old are you, Vera? The truth.
How do you think?
Well, I'd say somewhere between 40 and death.
But sweetie, we'll always need bosom buddies. Ready to take your rescues. We'll all need your bosom buddy for sizing affection and love and direction, for loyalty, love, and for clue. Remember that. Who else but a bosom buddy will sit down and level and give you the devil and sit down and tell you the truth? Fun part.
The Broadway musical The Little Mermaid, based on the Disney animated film and Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale, follows the journey of Ariel, a spirited young mermaid princess who longs to leave her underwater home to live in the human world above. After rescuing the human prince Eric from a shipwreck and falling deeply in love with him, Ariel makes a desperate deal with her treacherous aunt, the sea witch Ursula. In exchange for her beautiful voice, Ursula transforms Ariel into a human for 3 days, during which she must win Eric's heart and receive the kiss of true love to remain inhuman permanently. Please welcome Sheila Johnson as Ariel and Ina Messer as Ursula as they perform these two selections from The Little Mermaid.
I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be so bad. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see I'm dancing, walking around on those, what's that word again? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. I'll admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, made a switch. True, yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh, I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed. Pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying spells, Ursula, please, and I help them? Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice, someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but overall I've been a saint to those poor, unfortunate souls. Here's my best offer, babykins. I know a spell that can turn you human for three days. Of course, there is one thing. My fee. But I don't have anything. I'm not asking for much. Only your voice. My voice? But if I don't have my voice, how can I? You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the power of body language. The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. And after all, they're what is idle prattle for? Come on! They're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. But they don't swoon and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets her man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul, so sad but true. If you wanna cross my bridge with me, you gotta pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Lots of gentle, now I gotta pose. The boss is on a roll. You poor unfortunate soul.
Suffs is a recent Tony Award-winning Broadway musical set in the years leading up to the 1920 ratification of the 19th Amendment. The show follows the relentless and tactical struggle of the American women's suffrage movement. Rather than presenting a sanitized history, Suffs explores the real internal conflicts of the movement, highlighting the generational friction between the steady traditional methods of Carrie Chapman Catt and the radical direct action tactics of Alice Paul. Crucially, it also shines a light on how the movement fractured across racial lines, showcasing how Black suffragists like Ida B. Wells and Mary Church Terrell were forced to fight both the patriarchy and the deeply entrenched racism within their own allies' ranks. The musical balances a vibrant, anthemic score with an honest, nuanced portrait of flawed compromises, ultimate triumphs, and the enduring reminder that the fight for equality is never truly finished. Jordan Spies, Patricia Sands, and Kathy Barber will perform Keep Marching from Suffs.
You won't live to see the future that you fight for. Maybe no one gets to reach that perfect day. If the work is never over, then how do you keep marching anyway?
Do you carry your banner as far as you can, rewriting the world with your imperfect pen, till the next stubborn girl picks it up in a picket line over and over again?
And you join in the chorus of centuries chanting to her. The path will be twisted and risky and slow, but keep marching, keep marching. Will you fall or prevail? Well, you may never know, but keep marching, 'cause your ancestors are all the proof you need. And progress is possible, not guaranteed. It will only be made if we keep marching on. Keep marching on. Keep marching on. Keep marching on. Yes, the world can be changed. We've done it before, so keep marching. Keep marching. We're always behind you, so bang down the door and keep marching. Keep marching, 'cause our history's on the outline. The future demands that we fight for it now. It will only be ours if we keep marching on. Come on, keep marching, marching, marching. 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 Keep marching on.
The Girls of Summer is a song by Stephen Sondheim written for the 1956 Broadway play of the same name. This number is not from a musical, but rather an incidental music for the drama. The song was originally intended as a trumpet solo for the play. While written in 1956, it is sometimes associated with the 1981 revue, Marry Me a Little, which featured rarely heard Sondheim songs. Please welcome back Lori Lee Bailey as she performs The Girls of Summer.
They start the summer unconcerned. They get undone by a touch of sun in June, plus a touch of the moon. The girls of summer get fooled, 'cause soon the summer heat has cooled, And come September, they can't remember why things were hot in July. Not me, it's too easy to fall. The sunlit moon, the faraway band, and that's all. Not me, I don't easily thrill. Never did, never will. The end of summer's at hand. I thought the summer was grand, and here I am with the same undamaged heart that I had at the start. The girls of summer forgot to run. The girls of summer were bound to lose. The girls of summer have all the fun. I have nothing but blues.
Grease, a high-energy rock and roll musical, explores the complexities of teenage life in 1959 at fictional Rydell High School. The story follows a summer romance between charismatic greaser Danny Zuko and wholesome new girl Sandy Dombrowski as they navigate social cliques, peer pressure, and the trials of young love after unexpectedly reuniting in school. Celebrated for its infectious, nostalgic score, the musical captures the distinct subcultures of the 1950s American youth. Grease has cemented its place as an enduring cultural phenomenon. Please welcome the more youthful generation of tonight's cast as they perform the hit, You're the One That I Want, from Grease.
I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. 'Cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
I'm gonna shake up, 'cause I need a man. And my heart is
The Pirates of Penzance is a comic operetta written by the famous 19th century theatric duo Gilbert and Sullivan. The story You're upstaging the MC here. Okay, anyway, the story follows a young man named Frederick who, having mistakenly completed an apprenticeship to a band of soft-hearted pirates, falls in love with Mabel, the daughter of a major general. However, a bureaucratic technicality involving his leap year birthday means he must remain bound to the pirates for decades more, forcing him to choose between his intense sense of duty and his heart's desire. Please welcome Daniel Pearsall, Marcus Orta, and Linda Haggard as they perform When You Had Left Our Pirate Fold from the Pirates of Penzance.
When you had left our pirate folk, we tried to raise our spirits faint, according to our custom, with quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain, the quips we heard, we lay and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles. Paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox. We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips, we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy. And so we've risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy. That paradox. The paradox. Genius paradox. We've heard some cripples, heard in flocks, but none to beat that paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox. For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, who? I don't know who. Very likely the astronomer royal has decided that, although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty. 1 year in every 4, its days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if we're owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim, me, of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you will easily discover that though you've lived 21 years yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my figures do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox, at common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way, years 21 I've been alive, yet reckoning by my natal day. Yet reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5.
He's a little boy of 5.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox, yours is paradox. A most most ingenious paradox.
Okay, so prior to our final number, first of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight, but not just being here. You have been an amazingly engaged audience, and that really helps keep our artists excited. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being so engaged in the performance. Also like to recognize all of our performers, as mentioned, are members of our choirs here at the church. So they have some amazing talent, don't they? Yeah, they do. Woo-hoo. All right. And you can't do any of this music without the accompanists, our own Director of Music Ministries, Corey Powell, and Ann Reimer. Yes. Woo-hoo. Our producer of this evening's program, our choral music director, Linda Haggard. Yes. And our assistant director for this program, Tom Russell. And there are many, many other important folks who are listed in your program as well, and we're grateful for what each and every person, the unique gifts they bring to this has really made a difference for tonight. Okay, so for our final number, I was going to say something else, and that is, but I think Maggie has already mentioned this to you. She has a lot of energy. But as you go out, there are some expenses involved in this program, and there will be a basket at each exit, and feel free to make a donation if you are so moved to help defray some of these costs and support our music program. Okay, so we also hope to see you next year, because I have a feeling, knowing my wife, we'll probably be doing this again. And now to close the program, the entire cast will perform the title number from the musical Cabaret.
What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book, and the broom. Time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Taste the wine. Come taste the wine. Come hear the band. What's celebrating? Like this way your table's waiting. No use permitting the prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Only a cabaret, old chum. So come to the
Thank you very much. Have a great night and keep marching. Good night.
Have a great night. Thank you for coming.